Assalamualaikum and hi. So first of all, the title for my thesis is Adaptation of Malaysia Heroic Character, which is Hang Tuah, into Cyberpunk Character Design and Concept. Oh, before that, who is Hang Tuah and what is Cyberpunk? Alright, in short, Hang Tuah was a warrior who lived in Malacca during the reign of Sultan Mansur Shah in the 15th century, and he was supposedly the most powerful of all the Laksamana during his time. While cyberpunk is a subgenre of science fiction, or we call it futuristic, in a dystopian futuristic setting that tend to focus on a combination of low life and high tech, which is cyberpunk actually the in between of present day and the future. Nowadays, the animation or film industry who produce movie in futuristic concept, they seem to gain more attraction and gain a good response from the audience, while for the animation or film industry that produce movies that develop historical element or display local hero character seems otherwise. So my thesis is important in order to bring up the traditional culture that have been forgotten by young generation, also become useful for the other researcher that want to bring up their own traditional culture. And then the main target for my research is number one, to identify the characteristic and character design of Hang Tuah. Number two, to analyze the element that can represent cyberpunk concept. And number three, create a new character of Hang Tuah with adaptation of cyberpunk concept. Alright, for my research design is actually divided into two, which is literature review and visual observation. In order to continue the research, I need to know the details of Hang Tuah in terms of character design, and I decided to find the information through some articles and place it in my literature review. And then, if I want to create a character of Hang Tuah with adaptation of cyberpunk, I need to know the elements of cyberpunk itself through the visual observation. Next, for the research methodology, I will use qualitative method, which is case study on 5 cyberpunk movies, which is Akira, Metropia, Alita Battle Angel, Mute, and Sky Blue, where I will select 2 or 3 characters from each movies and analyze it by listing the elements of cyberpunk in terms of character design, such as their shapes, colors, proportion, and so on. From the result, I will also analyze the difference and similarities to get an accurate answer for my research. In the end of my research, what I can conclude is I'm being able to know the background of Hang Tuah in terms of characteristic and character design, the accurate element of cyberpunk concept, and being able to produce a new character of Hang Tuah with adaptation of cyberpunk plus apply it in my animation. Last but not least, this research is one of the opportunities that can avoid the traditional culture from being forgotten by young generation in the future. So my question is, what can you do to bring up your own traditional culture? My name is Muhammad Tifami. Thank you.